Hello guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 23 Tottenham Hotspur career mode. Now in the last episode we finished off the transfer window. We got ourselves a couple of good wins and the business that we did manage to do in that transfer window, in my opinion, wasn't too bad. We started with Lamptey. That's how I'm being told to pronounce his name. Now, if you have good suggestions for pronunciations and you're new to the channel, just already learn that your boy Yorkie cannot pronounce names. That's just something I suck at. So Lamptey was the final signing of the January window. I feel like it was a good window. Ivan Illich came in as well. He looks like a really good young prospect. I think he's going to grow really well and fit in that midfield perfectly for seasons to come. Probably the biggest signing were Marcus Edwards. So again, a lot of these players were young, so we kind of solidified our future, and I'm very happy with them. Now, someone mentioned sending the young players out on loan to help them improve. I think one of the comments mentioned Alfie Devine. We've already done that. I probably didn't show you guys that, but they have gone out on loan. So we are letting the young players that aren't going to be playing in our starting 11 go out, get some experience, and hopefully improve. We kick off today's episode with a massive game against RB Leipzig. It's the knockout stages of the Champions League, and hopefully this Tottenham Hotspur squad can go fairly deep. We've been gifted a reasonably easy side. I'm not slanting RB Leipzig. This will still be a difficult game. I think when you get to this stage of the Champions League, they're all difficult. But RB Leipzig, in the grand scheme of who we could have got, isn't the hardest game. We should play both those legs in this one, maybe, because we've got Man City and Chelsea sandwiched in there. I want to do well in the cup game. We're reaching that crunch time end of the season where every game is super important. So I'm going to try and fit in as many. We'll definitely play the first leg, though. It will be a free game episode. We'll kick it off straight away with this game against RB. It's in the snow, so this should be interesting. They do have a player that I wouldn't mind signing, Nkunku, who is a baller. Maybe one for the future. I don't know. It's just an option for us there. Obviously, you guys want us to sign Vardiol as well. They're playing him as a left back today. I didn't even know he could play as left back. This will be our starting 11. We did have some tired legs, but we rotated for the game against Bournemouth in order to have fit enough players for this one. Son, Kane, and Kulusevski will lead the line. Benton, Kurbisuma in behind. Lenley, Romero, Tanganga is the usual back three at the moment, and Spence and Sessegnon at right and left back. And it comes as no surprise that Hugo Lloris is in the net. Now, snow is fixed this year. I'm really enjoying playing in the snow on this year's game. Honestly, if you played in the snow on FIFA 22, it was an absolute nightmare. You just could not see what was going on. You couldn't see the ball. The entire pitch was covered in snow, as if any game would ever be played like that. Maybe the odd game once in a blue moon, but like the pitch was just fully covered in snow. You couldn't see anything. We don't want to underestimate RB Leipzig, but the way we've been playing recently, the form of our front three has been fantastic. Son, Kane, Richarlison, all of them playing unbelievably well. So I'm hoping for the same today. The RB there instantly. He's going to be a problem. He's got so much pace. Yves Bissouma there. I thought he'd got the ball. This only a yellow, surely. Imagine a red card at this stage of the game. Only a yellow. That's fine. We'll take a warning. I didn't think this was that bad of a slide tackle. I genuinely thought he got the ball. This is a free kick opportunity for RB Leipzig, but I cannot see them shooting this, and they won't shoot it. We'll win the header with Len. Oh, one of you has to pick that up. There's 3 players there in that position. Going to be saved by Hugo Lloris in the end. On a kick to RB Leipzig. Not the ideal situation to find ourselves in here early on. Oh, my God. That went all the way through. We didn't win it, but we can break from these kind of positions. Benton Kerr now. He needs more help, doesn't he? He's going to get it in the form of Sessegnon. Sessegnon might see Son in here. He does. Can Son get there? He can't. That is unlucky. That was nearly a great breakaway. Maybe if it wasn't snowing, the run of the ball might have been a little bit easier. I find something in behind there for Harry Kane. Henriksen past Son. Xavier. Good shot for Lema, but it'll be well held by Lloris. If they want to pop off shots from that distance, it doesn't worry me too much. Well, I've noticed one thing already. RB Leipzig are pressing. Kulusevski finds Spence again in so much space. Spence gets space. Oh, the ball across the Heung-min Son. He was far too advanced. I needed to play it sooner, but the ball wasn't on sooner. Spence is being a danger right now. Yves Bissouma will be brought down. How is that not a free kick? It will be. Good position. Get excited now we're in these positions. I don't want it to be Son, though. Do we have someone who is left-footed that is decent at free kick? Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Kulusevski. Why not? I'm going to aim it like there. A little bit more height on it, but not too much. Try this with a bit of power. I might hit the wall here, but it was the right decision. A little bit more power on that, and that probably would have gone in. Ball out wide here for Forsberg. Tanganga deals with it. No, he doesn't. Forsberg has more strength than Tanganga, which is not what you expect to see. Silva into Diaby. Going to be 1-0 RB Leipzig. Tanganga has to win the ball back in that situation. You can't give Forsberg the room. And Diaby, a man I was worried about in this game, is going to make it. 1-0 RB Leipzig. It is the away leg. Not that away goals matter anymore, but of course home advantage always helps. Silva straight into Diaby. We were pulled out of position already from the free kick. And then just really poor that from Tanganga. I felt like he'd won the ball back, and then he let Forsberg get ahead of him. Not been anywhere near good enough. Basuma now out wide. This has been the best movement we've had. Spence whips that one across to Son. It's going to be a difficult one, but we will force the save, and I believe that's our first shot. Do we have an injury? Telling me to bring off Basuma already. Not injured, so I don't know why we're being recommended that. Move from Spence again. Basuma, this time over to Harry Kane. Oh, he's touched. Let him... Oh, Klostermann's own goal. What's happened there? That's an absolute nightmare start to the second half for RB Leipzig, but I do not mind. I have no idea what the mix-up there was. Klostermann wins the ball back. It looks like he's just trying to play the ball back to his goalkeeper. Absolutely nothing going. Back of the net. Perfect finish, though. Right in the bottom corner. Feels like we're starting to see some mistakes creep into RB's game. Bentancur now, surely, just wants Harry Kane in over the top. He's going to get Harry Kane in over the top. We know how deadly Harry Kane is. Dog positions! Oh, my God. He strikes it so sweetly every single time. Harry Kane is such a danger man. Look at the ball in over the top, but look at how much he has to do on this volley to get it in. No chance for the keeper. This is a perfect way to start the second half. We're going to bring on Lucas Moura now. That was a mistake. We're going to bring on Lucas Moura now. Hopefully, he can have a bit of an impact. Kulusevski is very tired. We've got really tired legs at the moment. And we've got so many games coming up as well. This is why we needed a fairly big squad if you want to compete in all competitions. You need a relatively big squad. Sessegnon over the top. Lucas Moura could be in here. Lucas Moura has been on the pitch all of 5 seconds and should be making it 3-1, which certainly would have made the second leg a lot easier. Timo Werner coming on now for Klostermann. Seems like they're changing formation. Well, at this stage, they aren't changing formation. Andre Silva's going to play at left back. Wondering if it's just not resonated that the formation is changing, because in my opinion, there's no way Silva there is going to play at left back. Oh, Lucas Moura wins that one back. Oh, they're not even going to go to him. Lucas Moura now for a bit of redemption, and he will get it. It's going to be 3-1, and RB Leipzig in this second half, after what was such a wonderful first half. I don't know what that celebration was from Lucas Moura, but they had a great first half, and now they're 3-1 down. They've plotted their own downfall. An own goal. I mean, the Harry Kane one was just superb. And then this one, given away from the keeper. Lucas Moura doesn't make the same mistake twice in front of goal. We lead 3-1, and that is a very nice lead going into the second leg. We have to be smart here now, though. Let's not give up another goal. They're playing really badly this second half, though. They're making really weird decisions, like Silva now as left back and Kunku now. Oh, I thought I got to that. I didn't, but I feel like I put enough pressure on him to force him a little bit backwards. There we go. This is good moves. Werner, well in Romero. Well, 3-1 at the end of the first leg then. I'm happy with that. It did not look like it was going to be good reading for Tottenham Hotspur fans when we went 1-0 down, but an own goal, a mistake that leads to Lucas Moura scoring, and then a worldie from Harry Kane will see us in a pretty decent position going into the second leg. To turn our focus now to the Premier League and this Everton game. This is going to be a quick sim. We should be beating Everton, if I'm being 100% honest, but you have no idea. Near enough the strongest starting 11. Maybe the only thing you could say is Oliver Skipp in there at the centre of the park, but it's the strongest front line we can put out, and surely they should bag goals against Everton, and they do. It's a 3-0 victory. Kulusevski, Spence with a goal, as well as Heung-min Son. It does move us into 6th, so all I said was we needed to put a little run together. We're only 4 points off Aston Villa in 4th place. The idea that Liverpool and Chelsea could miss out on the Champions League and Leeds United could get the Champions League is absolutely wild in my mind. But there's still a lot of games to go. Anything can happen. It could all change. But the moment in 6th place, feel pretty confident with the way we're playing that we can beat teams. Up next then, Sheffield United. We're going to play this one because I want to go as deep as we can in the FA Cup, because, again, it's probably the only trophy we can win this season. This will be the starting 11. I've had to rotate. This is why you need such a deep squad when you're a big team in all these competitions, so that we can keep rotating. 2 days after this, we have Man City. We played Everton 3 days or 4 days before this, so we need to be able to keep rotating. I'm going to change their kit, though. This is a horrendous kit clash. To be fair to EA, this is the first kit clash I have seen. They're not really going to have a kit that works. Surely this one works the best. Why are these the only two Sheffield United kits? Let's be honest. I think this one will be the kit that has the least likelihood of clashing. You can't underestimate this Sheffield side, though. Again, just like the RB team, they may be championship, but that's why cup upsets exist. Lamperty is so quick. He really is so quick. He's good on the ball as well, and the more we work on that, the better he's going to get. Oh, my God, Son. That's beautiful. Edwards, over to Richarlison. I mean, if that's not a picture-perfect goal from this Tottenham side, I don't know what will be. That was absolutely unbelievable. It looks like Richarlison's been taking acrobatic classes with Heung-min Son, but this is just great play. In there to Edwards. Edwards back across. Doesn't even let it hit the floor, and Richarlison knocks it in the back of the net. Well, we've stunned the Yorkshire side very early on. I think that might be the earliest goal I've scored in this career mode. And the more I'm playing the game now, and the more I'm getting used to this Tottenham side, the easier things seem to be getting. But it should gel. We should be having a really good back end of the season. Sheffield United, of course, are a team that we should be performing well against. We've got Man City after this, so we'll see there how good we are when we play against Man City, because I could do with winning every game. That's a great ball from Ellich. And that's a good ball across to Richarlison. Oh, he did really well to get his head on that. Well saved. Imagine 2-0 10 minutes in. Might have been game over already for Sheffield United, and I'd have brought on even more youngsters. Oh, Richarlison went in there on Omar Bogle, and it was a little bit cynical and a little bit naughty. I'm a bit worried at what he's about to be shown. It's just a yellow. It tells me before he even gets it. We'll take it. We'll see the tackle back here. A little bit nasty. I'm going to play this one all the way out wide. We're going to break with some pace here. Lamperty knocks it across to Richarlison. Heung-min Son. Sanderberg's in there. Oh, it's not going to be cleared. Edwards! Oh, what a save from Fodringham. Marcus Edwards there must have thought he was about to get his first goal. I'm going to try and whip this one in. It's good towards Richarlison. Sanderberg is 17 foot, though, and you're not going to get beyond him. To Son. Son then over to Richarlison. Richarlison is good in those positions. Oh, he's hit the post. Thought that was going to be 2-0. And Brewster now. He's got all the space in the world. Sanchez doesn't get to him. This could be 1-1. Just like that, and Dye makes it 1-1. We've got to be better at not falling apart at the back. Sanchez got completely caught out there. Couldn't catch up Brewster. Made it a 2-on-1 situation. It's always going to be a goal. It's going to be 1-1 at half-time, which is definitely not the scoreline we wanted. Ganga there does brilliantly. Son up into Richarlison. Richarlison will run wide with it, and they've made the mistake of leaving Heung-min Son in space. Heung-min Son's been very good recently. Fodringham, but it will cross the line. He got a hand to it as well, I feel for him. Heung-min Son will make this 2-1 Tottenham. Exactly what we needed. He's been brilliant this season. I think when we look at his stats at the end of the year, it'll just show how good he has been. But what a run from him. Good pass from Richarlison. I was scared it weren't going to hit the back of the net. It was rolling in very slowly. Now into Højbjerg. Oh, Tarek Lamperty's got some room to run into. Good luck catching him. Lamperty waits, holds it up, pulls it back to Højbjerg. What a save, Fodringham. Billy Sharp is now going to come on for Sheffield United to see if he can turn the tide for them. We're going to bring on Scarlett and Lucas Moura. Obviously, the big game against Man City coming up after this. We have to hope the team we've got out there now can hold on to this result. There's that one out wide to Sessegnon. I've got Højbjerg there. Højbjerg! His headed opportunity is not a very good one. It will end 2-1 here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and we will be through to the next round of the FA Cup. A good result, considering we had to rotate quite a little bit. You know, it's a good result. Son, obviously, with that fantastic goal that's going to see us go through, that I didn't think was going to hit the back of the net. We had a couple more opportunities after that, but nothing really fantastic. I don't think we particularly played too well. But at the end of the day, all that matters is that we go through to the next round. Man City drew with Wigan. Imagine if Man City got knocked out. Do they win on penalties? They do. They win 4-3 on penalties in the end. Absolutely devastating. Man United go through. Bournemouth go through. I wouldn't have minded Shrewsbury. Watch us get Man City in the next round. Hull would be a good draw. Typical. We didn't get Man City. We got Man United away. Absolutely typical for us. I knew it was going to be one of the big teams. Why couldn't we have just got Hull? So it'll be Manchester United away in the FA Cup. And then straight after that one, the Leipzig game. So this Man City game will be the last match of the episode. Top of the league, Man City coming up next. They're having a wonderful season. In fact, I do feel like we can play in the white in this one, so I will swap that. The Manchester City side is a little bit tired after the FA Cup. They've chosen to play the majority of their starters. Erling Haaland caused me issues last time. Full strength 11 for us. I genuinely think this is our best starting 11 at the moment. Maybe give or take Højbjerg for Basuma, but both do such a good job in that position. Son, Harry Kane and Kulusevski, the link up moving forward up top. I'm actually really excited for this one because we played really well recently, and I'm intrigued to see how we can do against this Man City side. This is the biggest test we've had in a little while. It's not going to be easy. They're top of the league for a reason, and they're top of the league by a mile, by the way. They're absolutely flying at the top of the league. Could we just nick something from this match? This would really help us in the race for top 4. Massive away day at the Etihad then. Harry Kane will kick this one off. He's been in unbelievable form. This is a little bit of a worn pitch at the Etihad as well, which is good to see. It means the pitch is worn over time. And this Tottenham side are in great form at the moment. Go on then. Follow me. Well, I wanted you, son. I choose you, son. Go on then. Now Harry make the run. Harry Kane. Oh, Laporte just cuts that out. You imagine that's a goal. If he doesn't, Romero brilliantly up there against Phil Jones. Kulusevski. Back out wide now to Spence. Spence then into Harry Kane. Back to Basuma. Ball movement here has been pretty decent. And it needs to be Harry Kane if we're going to win a header there in the box. Kulusevski will pick it back up. He'll twist backwards and forth to try and just create some space to whip a ball in for Harry Kane. Laporte is probably not going to let much beat him today. Got a free kick here. I don't think I can go for this. So I'm going to try something interesting. I'm going to try and jink this forward in towards Harry Kane for to knock on for the second ball. It didn't work. Son wins that back. Harry Kane. Bentancur now. Oh, I spotted Harry Kane making that run, but couldn't really play the ball to him. Son, back to Harry Kane. It's very tight in the box at the minute. Manchester City defending very well. Ball given to Basuma. Very tame shot. Did well so far. Could do with Kulusevski getting to Cancelo there, though. Now Tanganga's going to be outbeaten by him. Might have to slide in here. Oh, what a ball into Erling Haaland. Oh, he's put it over the bar. Can't afford to give him too many of those opportunities, though. Mahrez has nicked that off Romero. Don't let him get it across. Get to it. I told you we couldn't afford to give him those kind of opportunities. That is poor defending from someone you wouldn't expect it from. And Erling Haaland will make it 1-0 Manchester City. Can come back, but you can see Romero just sloppily gives the ball to Mahrez. And then that's it. It's game over. We're scrambling from that point because Erling Haaland does not miss in front of goal. Bentancur now, though. He's going to spot Basuma, and I can't get the ball in. We're just kind of second in all those situations. I'm just going to use as many players as humanly possible. Can I get my midfielders back in decent positions to put in a tackle? Bentancur, that is fantastic. Heung-min Son now wants Harry Kane on the run, and Laporte is a brick wall at the moment. It's going to be a handball. It doesn't matter. What I was trying to achieve there is that through ball over to Harry Kane. I couldn't do it in the end. I'm going to ping that one into Kulusevski. That wasn't very fair to him. Bentancur now. Good footwork. Good turn. Into Son. Son then into Kulusevski. Oh, just couldn't get there. Edison's there ahead of him. One then Harry. Oh, it's going to be Son. Into Harry. Oh, wow. Kyle Walker is there. Everything we've tried. It's very intricate. I understand that, but that's how we've played this season. Well, for all the hard work we've put in, it is still 0-0. And I feel like every time Manchester City come forward, they could score. That is a fantastic tackle from Tanganga, and he's going to be penalised for it. Manchester City are going to be given a free kick here. How much did they pay the ref? How much? Oh, God, Lenley there. Nearly losing out to, I think it was Cancelo. No, it was Mahrez. Take this one short. A goal here would really be punishing just before half-time. I'd like to just get in. Half-time whistle, please, ref. Report De Bruyne. He can thread a ball through the eye of the needle. Phil Foden. Don't give him a free kick. They scored a free kick last time. Mahrez will not get that in. Oh, my God, that was super dangerous. God, there was a minute added on, and we played nearly 5. So, referee, can we have a word, please? You've definitely been slipped to 10 up. 1-0 at half-time, still in the game. Can Harry Kane get a little bit more active in this one? He hasn't been so far. To Basuma. Go on, Son. This could be a big moment. Heung-min Son is touched. Let him down. And the two defenders for Man City today, I can't lie, have been absolutely superb. No mistakes. They've closed everything down. That, in my head, was a massive moment for Son to go through and score. He just couldn't do it. Kulusevski has struggled to get into the game, so I am actually going to bring on Lucas Moura for him. He can be very quick and tricky. Hopefully, he can have a magical moment here against Man City. Again, I kind of take a point at this stage. KDB there, absolutely fooling Spence. Oh my God, what a save. Rodri causing a few problems. If Harry Kane can't get into the game, we'll bring on Richarlison, but you kind of put your money on at some stage Harry Kane's going to have some impact on this match. He has to. Romero wins this. He's all on his own though, isn't he? Romero is all on his own, and he's now crying out for a runner, and he doesn't get one. That is too slow of a breakaway from Tottenham Hotspur. This might be a little bit better. Harry Kane, why are you heading that? Volley it, my friend. Suma wins that back. Oh, this could be that moment I was on about for Harry Kane. Harry Kane is in. Harry Kane does not miss. It will be 1-1. The first time Manchester City really have made a mistake. Let's be honest, it's the first time Man City in this episode have made a mistake. And Harry Kane has just punished that mistake. I said he was going to have a moment. Oh my God, that was so important. Great ball into him, and he just finishes these for fun. Is it just me? Or is my brain now telling me, we could go on and win this? Maybe we can. About to find out though, aren't we? Man City could go on and win it as well though, let's be fair. I would happily take this. Both Manchester teams back to back as well. How rough is that? But, oh, go on, Perisic. Go on, Harry Kane. Go on, Harry Kane. He's offside, isn't he? He's offside. I couldn't play the ball because Cancelo was just so tight to me. I hate to make this substitution. I really do. But he's running on absolutely empty out there at the moment, is Harry Kane. So Richarlison will come on. Because we need that injection of energy. The way we break, whoever is up top, they need the stamina to be able to make those runs. Go on, Lucas Moura. Oh, it's not a good ball in the end, though. Unfortunately, from Richarlison. His first touch. That's not a good ball for Man City either. This game feels like it's become a little bit of a stalemate now, which isn't a bad sign, because when you think about how the game went the first time we played against them, Richarlison, Perisic, back to Son. Son then, trying to dip that one over. Again, Laporte has been unbeatable in this one. Well, there's one way I don't want them to score, and that's a mistake from the back, and I'll tell you who's been very good in this one. It has been Perisic. Go on then, Son. Pair of heels. Son's just struggled a little bit against this Manchester City back line today, I must admit. We can't hold it as a slant on him, can we? He's been unbelievable all season. Go on, Romero. Oh, it's not worked out. Erling Haaland. Oh, my God. Luckily, that pass was over here. Go on then, Richarlison. Richarlison, if he's clever, he is clever. Min Son. Oh, he's saved by Ederson. That will probably be the final moment of the match where someone could have scored. Oh my God, I thought Min Son was about to make that 2-1 Tottenham right at the death, but he's not. I don't see any sub really having that much of an impact now. We're going to whip one in here. We're going to see what happens. It's not a bad ball in! Ah, it just couldn't get enough contact on it. Ruben Dias and Laporte have just been unreal. There goes the full-time whistle. And if at the start of the game you'd have said you can have a 1-1, I'd have bitten your hand off. It's just a little bit sad because of that Min Son chance there right at the end of the game. Nearly gave us victory, but this is a much improved performance against one of the top teams in the league. Well, the top team in the league, let's be honest. They're going to win the league already. Erling Haaland with a goal from our mistake. The first time Man City made a mistake, though, we punished them as well, which is good to see. We're super clinical in front of goal. The stats say the game was very even. They did take more shots than us. And the standings at the moment genuinely don't look that bad. I know we've now dropped back down to 7th, and West Ham have games in hand, Leicester have games in hand, so on and so forth. And the other teams do as well, but we're just not that far off now. Man City was not the game we was expecting to win, but we didn't lose. And that's the most important thing. As we move through and play the rest of these teams, they're the main important ones. We are only, 4 points off Leeds United now in 4th. So that has to be our goal. It's going to be a very tight Champions League race this year. So next time out, we play against Manchester United away in the Cup, which I would love to win. I think it's the quarter-final stage we're at now. So I would love to beat Manchester United. It would be a huge victory for us. RB Leipzig were 3-1 up. So hopefully we can take that at home in the second leg and move into the next round of the Champions League. And then there might be a slight focus here on the Premiership in the next couple of episodes, because Chelsea will be an important one. But if we can knock some of these teams back a little bit, West Ham, Brentford, Forest, Fulham, Southampton, we win these kind of games, we will be in that top 4 position. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.